Hi, beautiful woman. I'm wanting to tell you about a time in my life where I felt so stuck. And this was in particular after I had had my two girls. They are now 14 and 13, but they were younger then. And I had chosen to be a stay-at-home mom. And that was beautiful and I loved it. And I wouldn't trade that with anything in the world. But there was a little bit of a downside for me, and that was that in some way I felt like it was a little bit soul destroying. And what I mean by that is that I really lost sense of who I was. I lost connection with who I was. I lost connection with what I wanted in this life, besides being a mom, being a wife, all of that. And so for a long time, I felt really stuck. I tried lots of different things. And with each thing that I tried, it got me closer to where I was wanting to be. But each time I would come back to this place of just feeling so stuck, feeling like I was the only one who felt this way, looking at all other women and mothers and when I drop kids off at school and car parks and thinking like they all knew what they were doing. They all seemed to have it sorted out. And here I was and I didn't. And I felt like at this time of my life, I had imagined I would be this empowered woman. And I always pictured myself in a business suit and feeling so empowered and earning my own money. And I found myself in a position where that wasn't me. And that really got to me. And this feeling of feeling stuck and not knowing what was my purpose? What kind of work did I want to do? And I managed to get through that time in my life. And I remember very specifically thinking that if I got through this time, if I became unstuck, if I found my purpose, if I found the thing that I wanted to do, and it really lit me up and excited me, and I kind of like knew that this is the thing, if I was able to move from that place of feeling so stuck and so low and so down to feeling like I'm on purpose and I know what I'm doing and I'm loving what I'm doing and I'm earning money from what I'm doing, then if I got to that place, I would have to share it with others. And I would have to share how I got to that place so that others could know that if I've been there in that place where I was feeling so stuck and so lost and having such low self-esteem, if I have been there and I have managed to get through that, then you can as well. And that is what I'm wanting to share with you. That is what my purpose is for you to know that there is so much more for you in this life. There is so much more. And that the things that you are wanting, you can have them. And that although being in this place of feeling stuck right now might feel really uncomfortable, it is actually a beautiful space if you're able to see it that way, because it is the space where you start to get into and listen to your soul whispering to you. Because when we're in that place of stuckness, it's actually beautiful messages from our soul when we're listening, saying something's off here. Something's not in alignment. If you're procrastinating with something, why is it that you're procrastinating? If you're stuck with something, what is it that's making you stuck? And if you're stuck, then there's a feeling that you're wanting to move forward, but you're not able to. So there's just something blocking you from moving forward. But the beautiful thing is that if you're stuck, it means that you're wanting to move forward. It means that your soul is talking to you, your soul is whispering to you, and you're listening. You're listening. It's just that there are things that are getting in the way, that are causing these blocks for you, that are causing you to feel stuck, that are causing you to have low self-esteem. There was a point in my life where doing a video like this completely freaked me out. I don't think I wouldn't have been able to actually. I remember putting the camera up to my face and feeling so silly and thinking, oh my God, how do all these other people do it? How do they do it? And they look so comfortable and they make it look so easy. How do they do it? Am I ever going to do it? And I'm doing it. I don't know if I make it look easy or comfortable, but I'm doing it, and I do it, and I show up, and I move forward. Even when I still have fears and I still have things that might cause me to stagnate a little bit, but I don't feel stuck. I don't feel stuck anymore at all, because I know what I'm here to do. I know what my purpose is, and I want you to know that this is possible for you as well. That I know in the moment it feels like you're never going to get out of this place, but you will. And maybe it's a place, maybe you already have a business, but there's just some area that you're feeling stuck on. Or maybe in your life, there's something that is making you feel stuck. And that is making you feel like just out of alignment with something. Like there's something in your life that's a little bit missing, or just not quite as you want it to be. You're kind of a little bit on autopilot, kind of just going through the motions, but not fully engaging and not fully loving and living with joy and purpose. And now it's not to say we feel that way all the time, because we all have days where we feel a bit low. But is your overall feeling one of knowing what it is you're here to do? And knowing that you're living a life that feels true to you, that feels good for you, that you're loving. And because today is Solstice Day, and I really want you to know that the life that you want for yourself, you can have. You absolutely can have it. It just might be some things blocking you from realizing that, from owning that, from claiming it, from acknowledging it, and from going for it. But you can have it. And so on this Solstice Day, I felt like I was wanting to share something. I'm going to be having an online gathering, but that's with a private group that we are doing that tonight. But I wanted to share something with you if you're feeling this way. And that is an opportunity to help you to move from this place of feeling stuck. So I am offering 5 women the chance to have a one-on-one free coaching session with me. If you would like to take advantage of this offer, then send me a message, DM. And it felt particularly relevant for Solstice at the moment, because it's a time of letting go and a time of looking forward. Wherever you are at the moment, for me here, we're going to our winter solstice. And it's a time of having been in this darkness, having the shortest day, and being able to emerge from that, and looking forward to the days getting longer, and looking forward to the light being brighter and having more light. So if you're wanting that for yourself and you feel ready for it, then send me a message.